Hey everybody, and welcome to the Rare Barrel channel. And we've got quite the night here in front of us. I'm Steve.
I'm Denise.
This is going to be an exciting battle. Now what we have here is the now discontinued Belle Meade Reserve.
It's discontinued already?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so anything that you can find on the shelf now, that's it. And it's done.
Okay.
And then we have its successor, or its replacement, the Nelson Brothers Whiskey Reserve Bourbon.
All right.
Now there are some differences, obviously, between the two. Maybe not obviously. Maybe you can't see this. Maybe it's a little tiny print there. We've got 108.3 proof on the old Belle Meade, and only 107.8 on the Nelson Bros. So those are the slight differences.
Okay.
And it's sometimes astonishing how much one proof point can make the difference of taste.
Well, I know I like this one a lot.
That one's
So
been
I'm
a classic.
Curious of what this one's going to be like. And I really hope it's as good
Yeah.
because I really, really like this a lot. It's one of my favorites.
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, me too.
I've never tried this one.
Okay. So on the left, we have the Belle Meade. On the right, we have
Right.
the Nelson Bros.
Correct. I'm gonna go with the Belle Meade first.
Okay.
Classic. We know it.
Oh, yeah. Know it and love it. It's so good.
It's so smooth.
It has such a sweet
Caramel? Is that
caramel, apricot, sort of those stone fruits on the nose.
Mmm.
And actually, for being a decently high proof, it doesn't burn your nose much. It's really, really nice.
Ah, so sweet.
Cheers. It's good. It's hot. Right away, you've got some heat.
That's also the first sip of the night.
True.
First sip of the night's always a hot one.
Fresh. We're fresh here on a Friday.
Definitely the caramel. The caramel and like baking spice. Two things that I'm getting, like just a slight cinnamon.
Yep. On the finish, I love that the finish is long. It's a long finish. It's,
Still going?
Yeah. There's some heat right away. It's not too hot. I mean, I like a higher proof bourbon though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's always nice because generally, this isn't for everything, but generally the higher proof always, I can't say always, generally the higher proof has more flavor.
Yeah. It's more complex usually. So yeah, this is good. I mean, I already knew this one was good. I get some of that apricot, some cherry,
Oh yeah?
like dark cherry.
And then it rolls into like, there's just a slight bit of oak at the end, but not nearly. Like it doesn't jump out.
Right. Yeah. It's good.
It's good.
It's very good.
I must cleanse the palate. All right, should we try this Nelson's Reserve?
I'm nervous. I want it to be as good. Okay, so this is slightly lower proof.
Slightly lower. Similar smell, but maybe toned back a bit.
Yeah, not as strong on the nose at all. I don't know what I'm getting there. That's different. It's definitely different. So this is same distillery, same everything, same...
Well, yeah, pretty much. As far as I know, this is what replaced this.
Okay. Both are
Both
small
are
batches?
bottled, yeah, small batches. Both are bottled with Nelson Greenbrier
Okay.
Distillery.
Well, the more I go back and smell, the more I'm getting some different flavors there. Like more caramel. And there's, I don't know, there's some type of like nut. I don't know if but it doesn't
Sure.
it doesn't give me the peanut shell
Right.
that I get with some others. So it's a little bit different. I don't know. Let's do it. Cheers.
Nope, it's different.
It is different. It's
It
good though.
almost, like it's got the caramel.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't drink near as hot as this,
Yeah.
but that could be because you drank this first.
Mm-hmm. I like to let it sit on my tongue for a while and kind of swish it around just to see what other flavors I get. Yeah, it's really good. It does still have some caramel. There's something else in there though that's different for sure.
Yep.
It doesn't feel as hot as proof, and it's just barely under the proof, so that's interesting.
This one doesn't feel as. This one's kind of got a buttery feel
Yeah.
to it, or this one just doesn't have that same buttery feel.
Yeah, I do like this though. I mean, I do like it. It's still very complex. So like the flavors are very rich. You know what it is? There's some maple syrup in here. And it's a little thicker. Don't you think? The actual bourbon itself drinks a little thicker than this one.
Now they're starting to even out for me. Now I'm starting to feel the heat from this one, where I was with this one.
In the beginning or at the end?
Now it's at the end.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It definitely does not have the heat in the beginning.
Nope.
In the front. It's definitely at the end. I can feel it more, that burn at the end, like in your throat.
I'm starting to get that thicker feeling
Yes.
you're talking about too.
It is.
It's like as I keep sipping, it's like, yeah, it's just thicker. Or feels thicker, right?
And it's so different. I mean, even go back and smell the Belle Meade. The nose is totally different.
Yeah.
But I think we
The
tend
caramel comes off on this one a lot.
on the Belle Meade.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tend to lean towards like caramel, sweeter,
Oh, yeah.
baking spice. We like that kind of a flavor a lot.
Yep.
We lean towards that usually. It seems like lately.
You know, these guys back here, all the Buffalo Trace,
Yeah.
sweet fellas.
Love Buffalo
ladies,
Trace Distillery.
Big fan. Hype beasting it.
So
Don't buy it over MSRP, you're just wrecking the system.
just a plug there. Do these guys have anything else? Is this it from their distillery?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Yeah, I was just curious. All right,
We'll
I'm
have to
going to
look
go
into
back
it a little more.
to the Belle Meade here. Wow. Totally different.
Totally
That's
different.
crazy. I think in my mind I was like expecting them to be
Yeah.
really similar.
Same.
But I will say, I do like this. It's good. It's just different. Completely different, I would say.
Which do you like better?
I don't know. I don't know if I can say that yet. I feel very committed to Belle Meade, so I might have to give this guy a chance here. Do you see what I'm saying on the nose? There's like some type of nut, like an almond maybe, or I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's like a light. Kind of an earthy nut type of a.
Oh, yeah. Earthy is a good way to put it. It's still Belle Meade for me.
Yep. Yeah, this one it's a little sweeter. It's a little more caramel forward, which is a big, almost even like a little butterscotch, but those sweeter notes for me are always going to take the cake.
Well, and I also think, I mean, still kind of learning what I like, what we like, still learning about bourbon and all the flavors and everything, but I know I like the stone fruits. I like apricot, I like cherry, you know.
Big fan. Still good. Nelson Brothers, whatever it's called.
Nelson Bros.
Nelson Bros. Still good. It's just, man, I'm gonna miss this.
Well, now we have to buy as much as we can find.
Yeah.
Because it's one of my favorites. I really like it.
It's just a good sipper.
Yeah, it is.
And at 108 proof, it's not bad to toss it over
some ice.
Block of ice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're just so different. It's hard to really say.
Right.
You know, I'm surprised. I wonder, do you know why? I mean, why are they discontinued?
I think they this. I think this is now being distilled at their newer distillery.
Oh, okay.
This one says that it's bottled.
Distilled in Lawrenceburg,
Indiana 4. So this is
Oh.
MGP. That's why.
Okay.
So now I think they are
Doing their own thing.
they're distilling their own.
Is this brand new? How new is
In
this?
the last year, 2 years.
Okay. Well, maybe they'll shake it up a little bit. Again, it's not bad. It's very good. And honestly, for someone who might be newer to bourbon or like a less hot front, you know, on the front of the palate with your bourbon, like this would be a great option because it's still very complex. There's lots of flavors in there and it's really good. I just prefer, my preference is a hotter
And sweeter.
bourbon.
Unless I'm going for a savory. Like if I'm going in knowing that it's going to be like that peanut shell savory type of a note, I like that too. But when I was going into this, off of this, knowing that this was the replacement, I'm looking for that sweet.
Right.
And it's not near as upfront as the Belle Meade is.
Yeah. There is the maple in the Nelson Bros, which is not, I don't get maple at all in the Belle Meade.
No.
So that's kind of cool. I do like that maple syrup sort of flavor. It's good. It's very subtle, but it's good.
So good. So there you have it. Two very different, not very, but two different flavors from these two. If you can find the Belle Meade Reserve, I would snag it up for sure.
It's worth it. It's good. It's not real expensive. What is it?
They have doubled in price since. So these used to be going for $30, $35 back in the day. Now that they've discontinued them, they're up to $60.
Okay.
But knowing
Still
that they're
worth it,
never
in
going
my
to make it
opinion.
again, I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I will buy probably a couple more of these just to have them on deck.
Yeah.
Because it's just that good. Again, this is not bad.
Yeah.
Still really
Still
good. And when these are all gone, this probably wouldn't be a bad replacement.
Yeah.
So that's it for us. Thanks so much for hanging out and tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next one.